everybody. Welcome to the My Name Channel Live Hangout. I'm your host, Nate Bennett, a.k.a. OKAYNATE on YouTube. And with me today is our guest, ELIOT GLAZER.
Everybody on the
Internets?
How many people, who says, like, isn't it, like, passe at this point to say, like, interwebs?
I think so too, but then a lot of the times I hear people saying interwebs like it's fresh again.
Yeah, but it's, no, I don't think so.
I agree. It makes me cringe a little bit.
It's like, yeah, I think it's gotten to that point where it's like, trickled down from like ironic to like funny, and now it's just like, okay.
It's like,
let's like call it like fart. No, not
I don't even like saying web.
Yeah, I don't like saying web.
The web. It just feels like
because web
is too webby.
It's too small.
It is.
The web is a big thing now.
It's a vast network.
It's a vast network.
Yes.
A lot of plugs.
This is already getting big. I like it. ELIOT, if you didn't know, is a comedian in New York. He has written for shows like Billy on the Street. He's made amazing videos such as Shit New Yorkers Say. He had a great web series called...
You can curse?
Yeah! Oh, man, are you worried? No, you're fine.
Okay,
there you go.
Good.
Great. We just lost feed. FCC.
All the nuns were like, later.
Yeah.
Not for me. All the nuns.
All the nuns.
All the nuns like, sister,
we have
are you watching?
A dedicated amount of nuns watching this show. Anyway, so you had It Gets Better-ish, which is a great show. You recently did Modern Gay Vernacular, 2 videos of that.
That's for HBO. Yep, that's for HBO's show Looking.
Also the podcast.
I host the podcast for that show, and we just got a season 2. Peace and love. Peace and love.
Nice.
I like to say peace and love because, well, it actually goes back to a YouTube video of mine. A favorite video on YouTube is Ringo Starr. Ringo Starr, there's just a video where he speaks directly to the camera and says, it's just so strange. He sits and the camera pans out and he basically says like, please stop sending me mail. Peace and love, peace and love, please stop sending me mail, peace and love, peace and love.
Is that how you get away with being mean?
Yeah, it's like, fuck you, peace and love, peace and love.
You're a monster, you're a goddamn monster.
Peace and love, peace and love.
That's like bless his heart or something.
Have a blessed day, you piece of shit.
Oh,
cursing.
Man. Yeah, keep going. Keep cursing. Let's do it. Let's set the record. I also want to talk about, you did these videos recently, and I only just saw them. Haunting renditions.
Yeah, haunting renditions.
You did some MC Scat Cat in there.
Yeah, it's a concert series that's sort of like it's like a faux concert series. It's an actual concert that we did live, but it's me sort of in character singing really lush orchestrated versions of pop songs, but the pop songs just tend to be pretty bad. So we've orchestrated them to sound very lush, very orchestral, and then I, as me, but as a sort of an exaggerated character, also drop in a lot of really like highfalutin nonsense commentary, and it's its own thing. And we did Opposite Attract by Paula Abdul, and she tweeted heavily about it, which was wonderful.
Unexpected, maybe? But that's
pretty unexpected. And then MC Scat Cat emailed me.
What?
Yeah, the real MC Scat Cat.
I don't want to
Not like the cat, but like the guy who did his voice. And when I said the cat like this, the cat, the cat.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking keyboard cat by default, because that's how my brain works. But the guy who voiced MC Scat Cat emailed me from like Minneapolis and was like, job well done. And I was like, look,
that's it.
I'm done. I'm done. It's really it's an honor and a privilege. Peace and love.
Have you Have you thought about any more of these? Like, have people run these by you before, though? Like, any more haunting renditions of you?
Yeah, there's certainly we're certainly going to be doing more, and hopefully in a sort of larger context. There'll be a live version of it here in Brooklyn. Well, not here in Brooklyn, but in New York City, in Brooklyn on March 30th.
What?
But people, a few people. I mean, it hasn't gotten like humongous hits. It sort of has a niche crowd.
Watch it.
Yeah, please watch.
Watch it, you freaking lazy people.
Please watch. If you like music, that's my favorite thing to say.
Do
you like music? I
love music.
Is there anybody who's like, no, I hate music. No music.
I want to meet the person who's like, no music.
No music, please. Just words. Just words.
Just talk. Just books on tape and podcasts, but no music.
I mean, that exists.
But
that's the people who are like, what? People who like look at iPods and they're like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. People have definitely like suggested certain songs. I got a good deal of requests for Blue Cantrell. Remember Hit 'Em Up Style?
Yes.
Yeah, a few people have said that.
Oh my gosh.
Definitely Ignition by R. Kelly.
Yeah, although for some of those songs, I feel like the haunting rendition is like just this beautifully orchestrated big. I feel like R. Kelly already is kind of grandiose.
Yeah, and that's why it's sort of, I really, was very sort of focused on which songs to do because they have to have a level of irony, but they shouldn't be too overexposed. And a song like Ignition is overexposed already.
Yeah.
And also, he like pees on kids, so I don't really want to like.
You don't want to have to address that in the middle of the video. You want to have a serious conversation.
No, it's not even addressing. It's just being like, I don't want to do your music. Like you
don't
pee
wanna
on
elevate that
children.
guy.
Yeah.
I have a suggestion. I have a couple suggestions. Let me know gut reaction, okay? Have people thought about it? Already is grandiose to me, but what about Poison?
Oh my God, that's very good.
Like,
oh,
just
that's
like a
really
slowed
good.
down
Belle
version?
Biv DeVoe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That girl is poison. Oh yeah, that's good. That girl is poison.
Free for you if you want it. If you guys have any other suggestions for Elliot, leave them here. Leave them in the
Make
comments.
sure they're all Kesha.
All Kesha. Okay.
All Kesha, exclusively Kesha. Or as she's now
anything
known.
Not Kesha.
Well, she got rid of the $sign, so as she's known now, it's Kesha.
Oh.
It's not Kesha, it's Kesha.
Thank you so much for clearing that up because
Yeah.
I honestly had no idea how the $signs are pronounced anyway.
Well, I really did thought it was Ke-ka-ching ha. But now
Like the
it's,
sound effect. Ding.
yeah. Now she's Kesha, I guess, so I'll have to get used to saying that.
Let me see. I have another suggestion here. Has anyone thought about giving you? And this one came from. I think this one came from June actually. All the small things.
Oh, good idea. Say you're not go, say you'll not go. Turn the lights on, carry me home. Na 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 na.
Yeah.
And that's na 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 na. Na, 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 na. And you have to when I sort of arrange these with my buddy Mike, we sort of find the most silly of the the silliest lyrics or the lyrics that make pop music so fun. The stuff that you're like, how did you get away with including that in a song that's been bought millions of times? And it's like, na na na, like
just celebrating those nas a little bit.
or
just
like
hopping around.
Like well, even like an when we did Skater Boy by Avril Lavigne, and the way she just is like. What does she say at the end? You're Axner. Like wherever, like the emo punk rock, whatever that was. Blink 182, Avril Lavigne was like, like everybody was like whining.
Yeah,
in
the
their
early
songs.
zeros, like the Sum 41.
The early aughts, as I call it in my stupid voice.
What
am I doing?
Tone? Like I know, like my friend was trying to tell me that there's like different music genres you can have a tone for. Like he told me, you know this genre right away.
Cool.
Like the genre is like you know that genre.
Creed?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or like Pearl Jam, or like Pearl Jam falls maybe a little further away, but like the grunge,
that's like cock rock.
Yeah.
Well, it's not cock rock. It is. It's like douche rock.
There you go.
It's like
and then there's like the like that's the. I feel like that's almost like maybe the like nasal tone, voicey.
Like who? Give me an example of a person.
Maybe like Dashboard.
Oh, so like like emo before it was like emo punk.
Yeah.
Like emo annoying. It was just like emo. Like, oh my God, Dashboard, brand new. What was Saving Back? My stupid friends were always like into those bands. I'd always be like, what's the band? Like Saving Back Tuesday, like
Taking Wednesday.
Tuesday from my fall. Like, so what was that weird moment in time where all these bands had these like hyper emotional names?
I don't know. I don't get it because they didn't look the part of what they sounded like to me, or at least they were just like these like punk rocky looking guys, and then they're just like, I'm so sad.
But what a weird, that time, the early aughts weirds me out.
We're gonna be confused when we look back on that.
Well, like all our kids are gonna be like, why did you like straight iron your hair, Dad? Why did you do that?
I don't
Cool
wanna.
belt, Dad.
Yesterday was 311 Day. That was the first CD I ever bought. Was the self-titled 311
Oh,
CD.
okay.
The
For
one
our
that's covered
generation,
in
there's
fire.
like 5 of those: 311, Coolio,
Yeah.
Hootie,
Yeah.
Alanis, and the Friends soundtrack.
You just named like the first, the Rembrandts. You just named like the first 4 CDs my brother ever owned. Aside from that one.
What are you like 16? How old is your brother? Older or younger?
He's a year and a half older than me.
Oh, I guess we're of a different generation. I'm 60 actually.
Oh.
You can't even tell.
You hide it very well.
Yeah, I die. It's all died.
wanted
My
to
beard
mention-
has died.
That might explain. I don't know why. I wanted to talk about, or for you to show me your BR.
Oh, sure. You or them?
Show them and me.
Okay. I can't even. My
You
muscles
can
are
see
so
it?
big
Oh.
that I can't even. Yeah, that's
He
B.
didn't
Arthur.
I didn't prep you for this at all. It's just like, check it out. It's beautiful. And if you don't know who that is, then
Well, read this. Thank you for being a friend.
there you go.
It's B. Arthur giving you her famous look over the eyes. I mean, over the fist, and she's judging you. But that's why she was so special.
Yeah.
Because she could judge you, get away with it, and she was magic.
Did you ever see her in the Star Wars Holiday Special for that whole thing?
Did I? You mean
Okay.
how many times?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Oh my god, it's the best part. My friends and I watch it
With
every
that
year. It's
hair?
the only part.
What
and
is
at
that
the end,
hair?
it's creepy though. It looks like at the end she's about to get date raped.
Oh, well, I don't want to put that
I don't want you to-
negativity into my psyche, my energy, but I won't let you do that.
DJ Mystico asked, would you go for Achy Breaky Heart as far
Yes,
as
that's
soulful
actually on
renditions?
my list.
Whoa!
That's on my list. What
Guessed
a
it.
fucking genius.
Let's see. There's another one here too. Caroline Bell said that Glee already did Poison.
Oh,
but
okay.
She said, I don't know how I know that. We know how you know.
Yeah, we know how you know. Also, like, I'm not gonna like put anything past Glee because at this point they don't do their stuff necessarily tongue in cheek.
It's just
They just
all
do
out
it.
there.
They just kind of redo it. This, at least what I'm doing, not to sound like a dick, but like there's a level of, I guess, comedy to it that I try to take into consideration when putting these songs together. So I don't want it to just be like Glee. But Poison is, yeah.
I think I don't know. That was.
I mean, Glee also did Constant Craving, and that's my favorite song. So who's to say? Who's to say?
Well, again, if you have any more suggestions, leave them below. Maybe we'll play around with them as we go. But,
Yeah, put them right here.
Yeah, right down
Put them into
here.
the computer.
That's how that works. Into this computer, you'll have to find it, following a series of clues.
Or plugs.
Plugs. There you go.
Follow the plugs.
So, Elliot, you also do Elliot's Sketchpad, which I really
Yes.
like.
Oh, thanks.
I have a very big question, too. I mentioned it before because I mentioned the Robin Thicke video because I really like your rendition of Robin Thicke.
thank you.
What goes into playing Robin Thicke?
Just gotta be a dick. You
Yeah?
just gotta be a dick. I mean, the thing about Robin Thicke is that I liked him when he first came out years ago.
Yeah.
And he looked like Jesus, and he was a
Yeah.
bike messenger, and it was like, what are you doing? But like his music was good, like weird and good sort of pop, pop. It was very
Yeah.
pop. And then he found success doing more R&B, but then really, embracing this like romantic douche character, and it's worked. So it's just,
Yeah.
I mean, I guess as a comedian, it's just sort of like getting into that place where it's like,
What's romantic and
like
what's
I mean, whether or not it's a real persona or not, whether or not that's actually him, the fact is he talks about his dick like in a bunch of songs, and it's like, okay, we got it.
You're like 40-something, right?
Yeah. Also, like, if you keep saying it, we're not gonna believe you. Like Robin Thicke has a big dick in those balloons. Remember in the video, or like in the.
Oh yeah.
It's like, got it, dude. Thank you. Congratulations. Your penis is humongous.
So, in line with this also, the intro to, this is a weird tie-in segue that I made up. At the beginning of Elliot's Sketchpad, the cold open is like, or not the cold open, but like the intro is like you drawing. Is that did you actually draw that?
Yeah.
So good, you're a good artist, that's great, because this game we're about to do is called Sketch the Hot Trend. I just made up that name myself after spitballing a couple. It's gonna be like Pictionary style. We're going to, draw some trends from this here bowl, and then we'll have 45 seconds. I will time it to try to draw it, and then see if the other person can guess it.
Okay.
And if not, it's a game, so it'll be fine.
Okay.
But I'll
Games
start.
are good.
Yeah, I'll start. I have one in mind already to go
Okay.
with, to get us jumping off. Oops, and I'm dropping the colored stuff already. So I hope you're ready for this. And I hope you know this trend. And I'm a terrible artist, by the way. If that's your drawing, then by God,
that's my water.
get ready to be impressed.
Okay.
So I'm going to draw this thing.
Am I picking it out, or you? Oh no, obviously.
I'm
you're
doing this
picking
one
it out.
first
Right.
as an intro.
Right.
And then we'll go. So you hit that start when I am ready. Let me
Okay.
just. All right, this is going to be. I'm already apologizing. 'Cause it's
Okay.
gonna look
Okay.
good. All right, are you ready?
That's the best way to start a game.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, don't you want to pull it out?
I already know this first one. This is an example one.
Got it.
We'll do it after this. We'll pull.
Okay.
Ready? Okay, hit start from you and go.
Go. 3, 5, 6. How much time do you have?
45 seconds.
Okay, 45 seconds. So I'm trying to roll through in my head what recent trends are. We've got the Ukraine, that's not a trend. The Malaysian plane that disappeared, also not a trend. Silly bands, I have no idea. Pokemon, Pogs, I'm just going backwards. Tamagotchi, Bubble Yum, Bubblicious commercials for gum for children. What else do we have? Candice Bergen and Murphy Brown.
All right. Do you see this?
Yeah.
All
that's
right. Let's see. That's the
It's
best
a
I can do in
door,
my rendition.
It's a cat. It's two little people. The cat's thinking something, unless that's a vagina.
It's not a vagina. It's supposed to be an anger cloud.
An anger cloud. Oh, the winter. Storm. Winter.
No!
Snow.
Okay, I'll tell you what this is because I did a terrible job drawing it.
The winter.
This is, have you seen this where the people were trapped inside their room? There was a cat that went psychotic and trapped these people in a room and they called 911 because an angry cat chased them all into a room. You never saw this one?
No.
This is recent. We actually have a clip of it. And we don't have clips for all these, but we have a clip of this one. You need to see
I'm
this.
not a cat
Check it
person.
out.
My cat attacked our 7-month-old child, and I kicked the cat in the rear, and it has went off over the edge, and we aren't safe around the cat. It's a very large Himalayan, and we're trapped in our bedroom. He won't let us out of our door.
Lee Palmer and his girlfriend Teresa Barker said the feline turned ferocious after their son Jesse pulled its tail. Palmer kicked the cat, which sent Lux into a rage. He then chased the family, including their dog, into the bedroom.
Every time we opened the door, the cat would hiss.
He's bad right now. He's charging us. He's at our door, our bedroom door.
One moment, okay?
Do you hear him?
Can you keep
Scream?
your
That
door?
was the cat.
Yeah, I hear him. Hold on. Keep your door shut, okay?
I'm not a cat person.
Yeah, you have a dog, right?
Yeah, I do.
Thank God, I'm a dog person too.
Ugh.
The best part is they show a picture of the cat, and while it's like a 20-pound cat, it still doesn't seem that.
No, he's like, it's a big cat. It's not that big.
20 pounds is big. I mean, you've seen huge dogs in the street, but at the same time, cats are nasty.
Cats are not nice. I still try to ask friends with cats, like, what is the effect, when do they show you affection like a dog shows affection? And they're like, they'll like slink up on you for like a second, and I'm like, that's, I think the appeal is having a pet that you don't have to take outside.
Exactly.
And I guess the appeal of that to some is, I can't wrap my head around kitty litter. I can't wrap my head around like a bowl of shit in my apartment.
Yeah,
I don't want
I think
it.
that's the other thing too. And I think people that live with them for so long, they get used to how it smells. So when you walk in, you're like, I can tell.
It's not for me. But I will say, if there's anybody who I want to trust, I want to trust a woman who has like just earrings in her face, just like a lot of just fucking jewelry anywhere. She's like, here, and they just like, here. Like, how many things do you need in your face?
I also love how it's like the dog also ran with them because the dog,
the dog was
stupid.
like,
the dog was probably the first one in that room. Like, nah, man, I'm out.
The dog's like, this is ridiculous.
So I'm sorry, that was a terrible rendition, but you hadn't heard of this, so now
I
at
don't
least
know.
I've brought you to this to light. For
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
So are you ready to go? I
I'm
think
ready.
you can beat me because that was, I told you,
Okay.
my drawing skills are
Okay.
top notch.
I'm gonna
so if
pick
you
one
want
of
to draw,
these.
yeah, and I won't start until you're ready.
Okay.
Let me see if we have any other comments. This one nerd said, Nate
I don't know
sounds
what
like
this
Will
even
Wheaton.
is. I don't know what this even is.
Oh yeah?
I don't know what it is.
You can redraw if you don't know.
I'm redrawing because I don't know what that is. Oh, perfect. Okay.
You got it?
Yeah, I got
All
it.
right, let me know when you're ready and you're good.
And how much do I have?
I'll give you 30 seconds, 45
Okay.
seconds. Ready?
Okay.
And go. Until then, I've got this one nerd says, Nate sounded like Will Wheaton for a moment there. I don't know if I've ever actually heard Will Wheaton's voice for more than 10 seconds, but I'm going to take it as a compliment because he seems all right. Let's see. Caroline Bell says, Avril Lavigne and the Rembrandts, first 2 CDs I ever bought. Yes, exactly. That dates you way, way later than me. The Rembrandts, gosh. I don't know if I can name more than one song by them, and that would be the Friends theme song. Cause, holy moly. Let's see here. DJ Mystico says, OMG, the comments didn't update for me. It looked like now this one talking about before I refreshed it. It happens. Keep leaving the comments. There's a little bit of a delay, so, we'll see them. But Chris Donahue said Robin Dick. Yes, that's a better name for him.
True.
Dick with an E at the end. It's actually been 55 seconds. I
okay,
didn't look at
okay.
the clock. I think if you're so good at this, keep going.
Okay.
He's feeling it. No pressure.
Okay. Hold on.
I'm trying to think of other latest trends that have happened that have been a little better. Like, let's see here. Gosh.
Wait, I think I'm
don't know.
done.
What else? Oh, are you? Let's
Yeah.
show it. Let's show it to them. Oh man, I think I got this. Let me
What
see
is
it.
it?
Let me see it. It's somebody being blinded by paparazzi. She looks coked out. It's got to be like.
Look at her freckles.
It's Lindsay Lohan.
Yeah.
Oh, she has that show.
Yes.
On the Oprah Network.
Yeah, and I almost tried to draw Oprah, but then I was
And-
like, I don't like how that looks.
That's perfect. Have you seen it yet? I haven't. I've seen
haven't.
the trailer.
I haven't.
And I read about it. And
I'm
holy moly.
fascinated by Oprah, and I'm
Yeah.
fascinated by her decision to be like, I'm gonna give Lindsay Lohan a TV show, and then
Where we follow her around.
yeah, but where Oprah also inserts herself and has like sit downs with Lindsay, where it's like, what? Dr. Oprah is like, Lindsay. She says like in the commercial, Lindsay, cut the bullshit. It's like, what, Oprah? Why do you have a vested interest in Lindsay Lohan?
Is she trying
money.
to be like, yeah, her fairy godmother? That
Yeah, she's
also
like, I'm the
gets a
fairy
good
godmother.
kickback
Also,
on
we
it.
need money on OWN. They need money.
Money. Yeah. How's the best? I've seen your Oprah's pretty great too. I mean,
Yeah, I love Oprah. She talks. She has that thing where like people just think that Oprah's just like Lindsay Lohan, which she does, but at the same time she also has this thing where she sort of gets into this upper voice and her right in the center of her neck, and then lets it in the lower register. Like she has like she sounds like Tom Brokaw, but just like mezzo soprano Tom Brokaw, where he's like this. And she's up here, but it's the same thing. And she like lets words linger. She lets them drop, I'm fascinated by her. Gail, like that's what I hear. Gail.
I love, yeah, and I don't know if this is true of Oprah in general, but in your video with Oprah or as Oprah, she just pimps Gail into all the stuff she doesn't want to do, but still wants to enjoy. Is that real?
Is that real?
No,
I don't.
I like to imagine it is.
No, Gail has a pretty sweet life. Gail got to sample all the food at Brooklyn, at Smorgasburg, which is a summertime like food festival in Brooklyn. She sent Gail there to like sample all the food.
Okay.
And pick whichever one she thought would be a best gift for her favorite things that year.
Mm-hmm.
Gail got to like she doesn't even think about money. She just walks in like on Oprah's dime. She's eating pigs in a blanket, popcorn, gourmet popcorn, ice cream. Like,
yeah,
God, we should all be Gail.
We should all
be
Oprah's best
Gail.
friend.
Yeah.
We should all be Gail.
I don't even, and my favorite thing about that is that when Oprah says, when someone's like, why do you love Gail so much? She says like, she gets always choked up and she's like, it's just, everyone should have a friend as good as Gail. It's like, what does
That
she
makes
like rub
me
your
a little
feet?
sad. Like, yeah, I wish I had a friend as good. I'm gonna take a photo of this
before
I erase it, because that is well done. Holy moly.
Thanks.
Mine was so much worse. I'm glad that now. Goodbye, Lindsay.
Bye.
But, man. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of want to watch that show just because everybody loves a good train wreck, but also because like Oprah's way of trying to deal with it after the fact.
It's just
so
so strange that
you're
she
messed
inserts
up.
herself into the show. Like that's the strangest decision I think on her part is to be like, and also starring me. What?
I'm here. It's the only way you'll tune in, maybe.
Cut the bullshit, Lindsay.
Let's see. I'm going to draw one of these now and see if I can
I'm not gonna
figure
look.
out. We'll do one more of these. I don't know this one. Sorry. This might be the same one.
Sorry,
you did.
news.
Sorry, trends. All right, this is the one. This is a good one. Let's see if we can do this. It's gonna be. You're really good at drawing.
I'm not really good at drawing.
You're
I
pretty
can draw
good.
faces and that's it.
Oh, that's the trick. Start with faces.
Yeah.
All right, are we ready?
Okay.
And let's do it.
Okay, so the clock is off. The clock is on. No, okay, we started. Okay, so you're drawing a trend. I'm gonna still rack my brain for trends that are happening. I'm gonna go back to silly bands, lunch boxes. I'm gonna keep going backwards. Friendship bracelets, more bubblegum commercials for children. Pee Wee Herman, Christina Applegate. She might be a trend now. She may be trending.
I would love if you could hit this when you keep naming stuff, but I don't think Christina Applegate was.
What if I just went totally off, like Helen Hunt?
No!
Tic-tac-toe. Larry King.
All right.
Condoms.
All right, I think I've got, this is the best I can do. I'm gonna show it to them first.
Oh, that's the kissing video.
Yeah!
The kissing video,
Look,
yeah.
at least it's something that's rendition. What do you think of that?
Oh, I haven't watched it. I just
Really?
knew that it was the kissing video.
Well, just the idea of it to me is just, I watched it today, and I think it's the most bizarre, uncomfortable thing, but they're all models.
What's the premise of the video?
The premise is they just got these random people to come in a room and they go, okay, you're gonna kiss. And they all know that. So they go in and they have a random person, they're just standing there like, oh, so we're supposed to kiss, right? And they just do this for like 5 or 6 different couples. And then they just kiss. And it's done to like this really like, music to make it seem all artsy.
What's the point?
That's a great question. It's just like, I think it's supposed to be like, look how these strangers can connect.
Oh, but it's fake.
It's real.
Oh.
It's a real video. They actually, like, it was a Craigslist thing or something like that, and these people came in and kissed on camera.
I think it was like put up by like.
Was it really a closed
Diesel or
commercial? I'm being
something.
told it's a closed commercial.
Oh,
okay.
yeah, I bet it's like Diesel or like Diesel. I don't know. I'm like, what do fancy people wear? Diesel? I'm like, from 2004. Diesel boot cut, acid wash.
It just, but I like so many people have shared it. They've been like, oh, it's so moving to watch these good-looking people that don't know each other kiss. And I'm like, don't we do that all the time anyway?
Yeah,
So,
isn't that like bars at 4? Like that's bars at 4 a.m.
It would be more
at least in New York, at least the ones I go to.
Yeah.
Bye.
If you haven't done, Elliot is just
That was my
disappeared.
cool. That was my
He's
cool.
floated away into the ether. He's up in a cloud. He's gone. Oh, you're
That's my
back.
cool gay joke for the day. Later.
You're like a genie,
Yeah, like a
makeout
gay
genie.
Jewish genie. I grant you all these wishes and knishes. Wishes and knishes.
Catchphrase.
Wow, wishes and knishes. Copywritten right here.
You got it. Look at that.
I'm running with
Just
it.
generating ideas. Man.
Imagine if like my damn channel presented wishes and knishes, and it was like a gay rabbi who like made dreams come true, but
Like
only for like Hasids. Ugh. Sorry, Hasids.
Oh,
I don't want to
God,
offend
sorry,
any.
Hasids. That was the first time I was approached in New York when somebody was like, excuse me, are you Jewish?
you
I went,
Jewish?
Yeah, I am, but I went, no.
Oh, you are Jewish.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're like, the best thing you could do is go like, yeah, I am, because they're like, no, you're not, or because you're not Jewish enough. So you're like, yeah, I'm quite Jewish actually. I do have bacon every now and then though, and like I love Christmas. And then you watch them like seizure and die.
I like didn't know what to do. I was like, how do you know?
They're like,
and I didn't realize that's just something they ask everyone.
no, they don't. They smell our horns. They smell our horns underneath our skin.
Behind back here. You're not supposed to tell them about
Yeah,
that.
don't tell them about. Sorry. We're fine. We Jews don't have horns.
No,
Nope.
they're not.
There are
thing
no
that
horns in
back
our
up
head as
behind.
Jewish people. Nope.
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 Not at all.
Good, regular Jewish people without any horns.
Don't be suspicious. for a minute.
Don't even think about it. Don't even think about it. And we won't steal your money.
Nope.
And we won't pick pennies up off the street if we see them. We don't have beacons for that inside of our brains.
I don't pick pennies off the street in the city. I won't lie to you.
Oh, I do.
In New York.
I do.
It's got to be silver.
Bye.
It's gone again. Where'd it go?
My cool punchlines.
Yeah. We're gonna do one more of these. We have time for one more. So you
Okay.
ready to draw again and show me?
Yeah,
up?
yeah,
At least
yeah.
I got the kissing. You know, it was
yeah.
about the lips getting.
That was good.
Getting the V lips down.
Oh my god.
You know this one?
Yeah.
Oh, he's inspired. I'm not even gonna time it because I feel like it's just more about when you're done, you show me.
Yeah, sure.
Sometimes these games are just whatever rules you feel like.
This is something that I've been like kind of obsessed with for a week.
Oh, this is perfect then. Draw it out. It's very therapeutic to draw out the things you're obsessed with, I
Yeah.
find. This one nerd says, Nate's puff hides the horns. No, it doesn't. My puff on my head does not hide anything. There's nothing to be concealed. Okay, you know what? I haven't had short hair in like a couple of years now. There's probably a reason for it. TRG Hudson says, MDC, the number 79 would make Elliot an offensive or defensive linesman for the Raiders.
Holla or something. That's sports.
Yeah, holla could be applied to sports.
Holla.
I was going to say that I think some of your modern day vernacular actually has bled over mostly into online.
Oh, really?
I think some of it has. Like, I feel like I've heard basic from, maybe it was just somebody who did an amazing video and was also happened to be gay and was saying basic a lot. But I feel like I hear more and more people say basic now as like, you're basic, bitches.
Yeah, well, see, the thing about
basic.
those videos that I talk about how so much of gay vernacular or like street gay vernacular from like Drag Race and stuff has actually bled into society from mainstream society from that show, from like Bravo, but it's all watered down so people don't even know when they're saying like, work it, bitch, and it's like,
Oh,
what?
I see. So they're overusing it in a way that's not actually the context of what it originally was.
Yeah.
Got it. I think for me it was just like, you explained it, like, oh, okay, I got it. I understand this, so maybe I don't. But I could totally see people trying to throw it in there, like coming to a party, like an adult, overdressed adult at
Hey,
a party, like,
bitch.
basic bitches.
You basic
Are you
bitches."
ready to work?
Okay.
Oh my gosh, you're really
Okay.
invested here. No, I'm not.
Okay.
You take all the time you need, but man. I don't
Okay.
know how you do
Okay.
it. Elliot's Sketchpad, everybody, check it out on YouTube.
Okay. Here we go.
Ready? Show it to the camera. Let's see.
Okay.
All right. Let me take a look now. Okay, we've got an old man
Yep.
talking and a confused girl.
Yep. And what's he saying? Like, look what his words are. So what?
Is this
Confused?
Wait.
You know
Okay,
what it is.
this Piers Morgan? No.
No.
No, this isn't the Piers Morgan thing. Which okay, because
That was great.
That was great. That was amazing.
No, look at that face. Look at that hair. Look at that
The part in the
bizarre hair. That weird, like, how it's kind of tight, and you're like, why is he squinting? And why is but he is dressed in formal wear. He's dressed like in a suit and tie. And that girl is like, what happened? What's he saying?
Oh, God.
Think about a man who said things that recently that we were like, excuse me? The internet was like, what did you say?
Oh, gosh. It must be performance anxiety, because I
Do
don't...
you want me to perform it for you?
Yeah,
I'll give you
yeah,
the
yeah.
answer.
Yeah.
I've memorized it.
Okay. This is great. Let's
I'm going to do it just like he did it.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Need a moment?
Ladies and gentlemen, the wickedly talented, one and only, Adele Dazeem.
Oh, it's Travolta.
Yeah, look at that weave,
Adele
baby.
Dazeem.
Look at that weave.
I should have gotten it from the weave. You're
Yeah, I
right.
should have also made his face like glow, like it was just mopped or whatever he had done. That was my favorite. I loved that moment.
It's just the collective what the fuck from everyone.
It's not.
Like,
But here's.
what?
But you watch it. It's the only thing I've ever put on my Vine account is just revining or whatever that thing, because it's so fascinating to me because he looks like he's like all of a sudden like Cuban because he's so tan, and then he's squinting so hard and his face looks like it's not moving. He has the hair of like a 12-year-old in 1993. And then he looks so straight in the camera, and it's like, so he's clearly reading the teleprompter,
Yeah, but
and
he's
got
not.
all the words up to then, and then instead of Idina Menzel, what happened in his brain that he didn't even say like Adina Mazel or like Adina or like or something?
know-
He's just like
yeah.
Adele, and he says when he says Dazeem, he turns as if he's already confident with it. Adele Dazeem.
Done.
Oh my God, he's such a creep.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
I love thinking about John Travolta as a weirdo.
Oh God.
He's such
Just
a
look
weirdo.
at it again. It's beautiful.
I should have just drawn him in drag. I think Adele Dazeem is his drag name.
Probably.
I think he's like,
It slipped, and he's just like.
yeah, he's like,
fine.
Adele does. He's like, work it, you bitch. Or see, I can't even say it the right way. He's like, work it. It's Adele Dazeem on the floor, you bitch. I don't know what. I'm so bad at this shit.
Well, I'm glad we reached this one because this is actually we're out of time.
Oh,
We're
okay.
done. Elliot, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks.
Be sure to check out Elliot on Twitter at ELIOT GLAZER, right?
Instagram, Elliot Glazer. Facebook, Elliot.Glazer. You know, boring.
All that stuff.
And then Adele Dazeem on Vine.
Delta Zima and Vine. Don't forget to check us out every week at 4 p.m. We'll be here. Check out @MyDem Channel for more MyDem Channel related stuff.
Peace and love.
Yeah, peace and love.
Peace and love, y'all.
That girl is poison.
I know you want it. That's what I'm hearing. Like, bum, 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 bum. I know
Nice.
you want it. Doesn't it sound like that?
Yeah,
Like
you have a
blurred
good
lines?
drop in thick tone.
Well, I mean, at this point, it's pretty usual. Not usual.